All right. Well, welcome everybody to dang it, I forgot. What is this? Part 7 of building the Lego SS America live right here on YouTube. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. I know I myself have maybe lost my grip on the reins a little bit over the past 2 weeks, but I had a good reason. As I said in the last stream, I was going to miss last week because I'll be out of town. And I certainly was out of town for a very productive film trip for a series of videos, which I'm sure you guys are going to like very much. But, anyways, today we are going to also be doing some very productive things on the America herself. And look at that. We already got Millie in the chat here. Millie, it is so good to see you again. Thank you for being here, especially after 2 weeks. And it's been a while since we did the SS United States stream, so it means a lot that you're still hanging out here, Millie. So thank you so much for being here, our most awesome moderator. Anyways, let me quickly get into the goals for the live stream. Actually, before we do that, I figure I should explain myself with this hat. So the film trip I took was to a little place called Chincoteague Island, Virginia. Y'all may have heard of it. Some of you may not have heard of it. But I got this hat here, and it's awesome. I feel like a real space cowboy wearing this, so thought I'd wear it for this stream. And I don't know. I think it looks good on me, so I might continue wearing it for the next couple of streams. I don't know. We'll see how it works out. But anyways, let's get into the goals. So, last time, 2 weeks ago, in part 6, we um, worked on a little bit of the details on the deck right above the bridge, and most importantly, we got the mid deck and the second funnel built and installed. And that was really kind of all we got up to last stream. We didn't get too far into doing anything that productive, but this stream, we're definitely going to make some big changes. So, welcome to the stream, Tommy Gray. Good to see you, man. I remember you from the last stream. And just thank you for being back here. It means a lot. Anyways, goals for today's stream are to, gosh, pretty much take apart the whole ship. Now, I know, but maybe I should explain myself first, throw out a bit more context before I start saying things like that. So basically, after a full week looking at it from afar and looking at real pictures of the SS America, I have realized that the funnels and the superstructure itself are too far back on the hull. And if we want to keep this in scale with the big U back there, then that unfortunately means that we're going to have to take apart the entire superstructure, as well as the forecastle, part of the upper deck, and move it forward by 2 or 3 studs. And while that is unfortunate, and it's certainly going to allow us to run into a plethora of problems today, we're still going to um, try to figure that out. As long as we get it done before 8:30, we're going to be golden. Now, if we do get done with it before 8:30, then the next major goal is to get the second funnel fully integrated into the superstructure, meaning we've fully surrounded with all the decking and necessary details like these little red things that we added last stream to the first funnel. And I think with that being said, we are pretty much good to go. So I'm going to flip the camera around and we shall begin our modifications, I guess. I see you got a straw work at. I assume that's a typo and you mean hat, but yeah, I'm very happy with my new hat. It is not sure if it's straw, it's like a harder material, maybe polyester or something. I don't know, but it's a really nice hat, and I think I might wear it for the foreseeable future of these streams. But anyways, we gotta get to taking apart the superstructure. Now, we need to figure out a way to go about this in which we don't full on just completely destroy the superstructure. We got to keep some of it intact. Well, not some of it, as much as we can. Hopefully, all of it. We'll see what we're able to figure out. We're also going to have to move all of this, and probably the winches as well, 1 or 2 studs forward. So, I guess let's get to work then. Let's start with the simpler thing, I would say. I think moving the winches forward a little bit would do us some good. So I'm just going to move them forward by one stud. That'll also get rid of this nasty gap that we've been dealing with for a while. So that's an added plus, I guess. In Texas, you either have a straw hat for work or a felt hat for going into town. Yeah, I mean, I honestly I should get one of those 10-gallon hats. That'd be kind of funny. But I didn't know that in Texas yeah, they had such a strong hat culture. I mean, obviously you got your 10-gallon hats. That's like the stereotype of Texas. But I had no idea that you had like full on distinguished hats for each situation. It's kind of cool. That's actually kind of cool. All right. It is straws just coated in material. Oh, really? I guess so. I mean, yeah, it does look like it's made of straw. I just figured it was like polyester or something synthetic because it's so glossy and hard. But that would make sense, Tommy. That would make a lot of sense. All right, now looks like we're running into a bit more problems than I would have thought already. We might need to move this part of the winch like this way, or move this bollard maybe elsewhere. Hmm. Either way, hold on. Let me pull up a picture real quick because maybe we don't need those bollards at all. Maybe I don't know. Let's see. Let's just see here. We'll see how that pans out. Let me see. Where the frick? Okay. Hello. Come on, give me pictures. Okay, there we go. That's better. Bear with me here, guys. Just pulling up some quick pics. Yeah, we're definitely gonna need those ballers there. Those are kind of integral, I would say. So, hmm, how on earth do we go about this? Actually, it does look like there's a space between the bollards and the chain. So maybe we actually move the hole for the chain by one forward. That could probably work a little bit better in our favor, I would say. So let's do that and just see how that works out. Actually, it should work out pretty well because I see the chain is there for the actual anchor because we have two separate chains. If y'all weren't around for I think it was the very first stream of building the SS America that we did that. So yeah, that was actually kind of a while ago. That's crazy. What was that? February? It's crazy. I've already been doing this for that long. Anyways, I think I'm gonna remove these actually real quick and replace this was that 1x8 with a 2x8 if I can find one. Let's see now. Do I have a 2x8? I do. That's a 2x10. My eyes have deceived me, chat. That's not good already. Again, I did just come back from a crazy week-long film trip like 30 minutes ago, so I'm still just trying to get reacclimated to my own house at the moment, so just kind of all over the place. All over the place. All right, so we're gonna remove these grills and replace that 1x8 with a 2x8, and we'll see how that works, how it pans out. We'll just have to see. All right. And then hopefully that blue doesn't show up too much when we put everything back together. Hmm. Okay, now how do we do this? Well, first of all, I'm going to move the bollards by one stud forward. Sorry, not the bollards, the winches. My gosh. The winches, like that? Or no, like that? Yeah, like that. One stud offset, just like that. And then we're going to move the breakwater and everything two studs forward. I made a new truck, actually two new trucks. It looks like it came out of looks kind of the same as my old one. Oh, you made a minifig scale as well. Your trucks, man, honestly, are something else. They are really good models, I must say. I mean, they are really, really good. And oh, looks like this moving the bollards forward thing was actually a blessing in disguise because now we have these little, I guess, guard grills for the chains themselves in a much better location. Oh, never mind, never mind. I put it together wrong. Never mind, Chad. Never mind. So we're gonna keep them there like that, and then yeah, just the same thing as we did before, just slightly different. I mean, not even in the slightest bit different. Just moved a stud forward. All right, and then there in the middle, looks like we're gonna need a 1x2, and there we can just put a random filler black 1x2 to fill in this gap here. There we go. All right, and then this goes there, I think. Yeah, that goes there. And then 1x1's there and there. And then there, can we? Oh yeah, we can put. Oh, actually, we can't. Dang it. Oh shoot, how are we gonna do that? Wait, so Chad, just so you understand what I'm kind of talking and what I mean right now, we can't cover this hole up because there's chains there. So we're gonna have to maybe make this a 2x6, or no, actually a 2x4, and then, hmm, yeah, it's kind of hard to explain. I'll just say it while I do it, I guess. Okay, so first of all, we're gonna remove the grills once more and replace this 2x8 with a 2x4. And what just happened? Oh, I launched a bollard. Whoops. No bollard launching on my watch. All right. So I'm going to take that off like that. Perfect. And now to take off the 2x8. Okay, how are we going to do this? Come on, 2x8. Work with me. There we go. That is awesome. Now, 2x4 time. And I should have some. There we go. Perfect. Got that 2x4 action. And this is actually the one time that I need 1x5s. And I hope I wasn't stupid enough to use them all up in the last stream. Because this is actually a time when we absolutely need a 1x5 for this, alright? Let's see. Come on. Come on. Tell me I didn't use all of them up, bro. Okay, guys, this is a bad sign. I'm finding more 1x6s than 1x5s. That has never happened. Never in the history of these streams has that happened before. It's not looking hopeful, chat. I'll tell you what, it is not looking hopeful. And we need 2 of them as well. Never mind, I found one. Now I just need to find another one. Perfect. All right. I guess all hope was not lost. And we can just do that. Perfection. And now we need to do this, right? Goes like that, I think. No. Oh, no, my bad. It goes like this. And then like that. And we got 2x3s. And now there, we're going to need some 1x2s, which is perfect because they are right here. Or should they be? Wait, let me put the chains over there first. Wait, the grills. I forgot the grills. Bro, how could I? How could I ever do such a devious thing? Forgetting grills. What am I? A weapon designer? Okay, there we go. That looks all right. And now we need to move bollards, right? So now it looks like these 2 bollards go I think here. Yes. Oh, that collapsed. Don't catapult and fly away, please. Thank you. You know what? I'm just gonna put them here because that looks a little bit more proportional. Again, the whole goal of this stream chat is to make the ship more proportional. All right. I'm gonna move this thing forward by one as well. Make that a little bit more proportional. Weapon designer. Hey, chat. Was that a W reference or what? I say that was a W reference right there. Self glaze is crazy. Hold on. Why on earth am I using a two, or 1 by 3 and a 1 by 1 there? What on earth was I thinking? All right, chat. It seems like this film trip has given me new eyes to see from, because me from 2 weeks ago was clearly not thinking straight when I did that. So we are fixing that right away because that is horrifically inefficient. We need those bricks for other uses. So we're going to switch that out expeditiously. There we go. That's a little bit better. Now we need to move the breakwater. Oh, wait to zoom out. Now we need to move the breakwater 2 studs forward. We're going to make it go ahead and kiss those beautiful winches. Well, that's weird. Okay. Let's move on. Let's forget I said that. And looks like we're going to need to move some more ballers around as well. Actually, before I go on to the breakwater, let me do something about those ballers. So these go where? They go here. Nice. All right, and it looks like we might need to move this back a bit. So actually, we might not need those 1 by 4s there right now. So I think I'm just gonna move them forward by 1. I think, or 2 actually. Yeah, I think we're gonna move those 2 forward as well. Now, see, that's tough. So I guess we can't do that because then that's impossible. So I guess we're only gonna move them by 1. Oh well, you gotta make sacrifices where you can, I guess. And looks like we're back to using the 1 by 3s anyway. That is great. So great. Anyway, back to the breakwater. Where were we? Yes, we were doing this. And this is starting to look really cramped. And we might not actually have enough room for all the bollards at this point. Hmm. You know what? Let's try just moving this forward by 1 stud. The whole thing by 1 stud. Like everything. The superstructure, the decks, and everything. And see how that looks. Because maybe 2 studs forward is a bit much. I don't know. I say this is worth experimenting. Because since this is the main goal of the stream, we'll save the more additive for the next stream and just work on bleh. What I'm trying to say, Chad? Probably not. Uh, conservatory goals, I guess. I don't know, Chad. I don't know what I'm saying. Like I said, I got home like 30 minutes ago from a crazy long filming trip, week-long filming trip. So I'm still just trying to get back used to my own house right now. So I may not fully be here at the moment. Okay, now we move these ballers forward like that. Let me place this back. And now it is A matter of moving everything else forward by one stud. Yippee! Oh gosh. Okay, we're gonna have to move this details forward. Again, Chad, we might have push everything down by the middle of the stream and then say, nope, that still looks wrong, so we're gonna push everything by one more. Dang, this is tough. Okay. Now, how are we gonna move the entire superstructure is the question. I think I need some water to answer that. That is better. Okay, let's just try separating it. See what happens. Just separating the whole entire thing. Just see what happens. Okay. Okay, we must be very gentle, very delicate, because if we're not, something catastrophic could happen. Thankfully, that wasn't too catastrophic. We just don't need that to happen again. Okay, that's a little bit of a better outcome. That's still not what we need. We just need the superstructure, not the whole hull. That's slightly better. We're getting there. How about the other side? How's that looking? Oh, that just separated cleanly. All right. Well, left side. Why can't you be more like the right side, huh? Cooperate. Are you freaking kidding me, bro? Where'd the funnel go? Oh, it's right there. Oh, well, that makes my life a little easier. Let's just keep that off in case that decides to fall off again. You never know with these funnels. You truly never know. Okay, now left side, can you be more like the right side, please? And just, like, be kind to me and separate. Gosh. There's that. Yeah. Is there just no way we're gonna do this? Is there, like, legitimately no way? For goodness sakes, work with me here, superstructure. Ah. This is starting to get ugly. Starting to get very ugly. All right, let's see if the right side will continue living up to its great name. I just separated a bunch of the skeleton. We don't need that. Again, stop separating the skeleton, please. Ooh! Ooh, that did something. Did something very nice. Oh, chat, hold on, hold on. Yeah! That's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about, chat. Look at that. Completely topless. Whoa. Okay. But we have successfully separated the superstructure from the rest of the ship. All right. So we're going to keep it off then for a little bit. And then what we're going to do, what are we going to do? I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to move it forward. We're not going to press it down all the way. We're just going to see how it morphs and see if it's more proportional than what we had before. And that way we can know if we need to move it another stud forward or another stud back or vice versa. So it's just a lot more efficient that way. All right. Come on. All right. So now we're just going to move this forward. We're going to just switch out a little bit of this to move it all the way forward. Take off those plates and put it there. All right. Cool. Now we're going to try and put the superstructure there. Actually, before we do that, I'm going to move this by one stud as well, because this is a very important structural part of the interior superstructure, if y'all remember. And moment of truth. Wait. Shoot! Shoot! We can't use this here now. Gosh dang it. All right, well, before we do the superstructure shenanigans, looks like we still got a little bit more work to do on this forecastle deck here. So it looks like I'm going to have to remove all of the details now and switch this big plate with these smaller plates here then. So that way the rest of the superstructure can actually interlock like it was supposed to. All right, just going to rip that off there. All right, chat. What a sight this is, though. We've never had a ship looking like this before. That is for sure. It's kind of cool. This is a moment in history, chat. Take a picture. No, I'm not quoting Queso right now. That is one thing I'm not doing right now. Is quoting Queso. Oh, dang it! These are 2x4s. You gotta be freaking kidding me. Oh, well, this is a 2x2, so we can just switch this out. Very nice. This is so nice. It's almost as nice as. No, I'm not gonna finish that joke. I'm not even gonna finish that joke. Okay, so that's gonna be like that. No, it's not gonna be like that. That's how it was before. We don't need that. What we do need, though, is remove this. So let's remove that. Hold on. There we go. Then move the. Looks like we might need a bit of a different brick combination there because we want it to interlock. So I'm just gonna whip out maybe a 2x3. 2x3 might work all right there. And then, so yeah, we put that there. Now we put that there. And now we need a 1x2. There we go. Very nice. And now we put this just like that. Uh-oh. Don't be dropping things now. Okay. There. Cool. Okay, save that. Very, very good. And then what do we do? Then I feel like we should move this forward by one. Just looks better. There. Now we just do the same exact thing for the other side. Okay, well now I need another 2x3, which I found. That is very nice. Then 2x4. And finally, a random Chinese 1x2. There. Now for the actual deck part. Let's do this and then that. Place that there. That there. That right here. And finally, that just like that. Perfect. Now we can move this here. Smack that down. Then put that there. This here. That there. And this like that. Okay. So now, in theory, this should do something good for us. What that is, I have not yet determined. Okay, so we put that there. And that's going to need some extra supportage. So we're going to give back the 1x3 and the 1x4. Yeah. Actually, it looks like we're going to need another 1x4. There. And a random filler plate I also require. Preferably a 2x2. Okay, perfect. Found my 2x2. There. Oh, wait. Maybe we shouldn't do that, actually. If we had a 1x5s, though, Yet another instance where 1x5s are going to prove useful is here. So let's see. Please tell me I have more 1x5s. Pretty, please. So that I also use them up. Were they my last two or something? I have a bunch of 1x6s, but no 1x5s. Gosh. Welcome to the stream, baby bacon. I remember you from either the last stream or the stream before that, but thank you so much for joining in, baby bacon. Good to have you. What else would be good to have would be a 1x5. If I could find one. Gosh. Where did I seriously use all of them up? If so, then where? Right there. Okay, I see now. Gosh. Or do I have a 1x12 I could use? That would be another way to opt out of this. Shoot. Ooh, or could do this, and then put. Actually, that should be pretty sturdy enough on its own. If it does fall, you can easily get that out. There, nice. Okay. So then, now we do that, and that's. Hold on, wait. Let me. Something's not allowing it to go down. What is it? Oh, it's this brick. We could just move this back, right, chat? Oh, dang, it was really on there. Okay, just gonna put it there. And then we put the funnel on. And moment of truth. I'm gonna step back, chat, and see if that looks proportional. That looks better. But to be honest, I think we need to move it forward one more stud. So that means that we gotta get to work. Gosh, okay. So we're gonna move the breakwater then, one. I guess that's a guarantee at this point. Does that look goofy? Yes. Will this make the ship more in scale and more accurate to the SS United States? Yes. So I'm willing to do it. Now I need to move this again. Gosh dang it. And now that's obviously not going to come off as easily. Of course. Had to be stubborn. Ah! Come off, please. Oh, gosh. Okay, that fell off. We'll get that back later. Cooperate with me, for crying out loud. I just need to get this stupid piece off. This one 2x4. Just let me do that, please. That's all I ask. Okay. Now we just need to remove that. Take off the 2x4. And everything will be tickety-boo. Hooray! All right. Wonderful stuff. Now I place all that back. And now we place... Where's the pieces? There they are. Now we place all of this back. Put that there. Okay, there. And there. Now we need to move the rest of it forward. And now we can lose the filler 2x2 in favor of better things. All right, there. So now it's looking a lot like the original was, just 2 studs forward. Now, moment of truth, chat. Put it there. Something's colliding again. I think it's this piece. Let me fix that. Do we even need that piece? I'm not even sure we need that piece. Then now, okay, chat. Moment of truth. I'm gonna walk back here, and I'm gonna turn around. And if it's not more proportional, I think I'm gonna crash out. It's better, but it's still not enough. Dang it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is starting to get real annoying. Okay, where else do we have the budget to move it forward one more stud? Gosh dang it. Chad, I don't know what to do. Wait, hold on. Maybe I do. Hear me out. We get rid of this piece. We move the cargo hatch forward one stud. Rest of the superstructure comes forward. I think that's worth a shot, Chad. Let's try it. Let's try it. So for that, we're going to need to bang this down. Okay. Bang it. How are we going to bang it down, though? Oh, shoot. Okay, well, first, we're going to remove the 1x4s. And then it's colliding again. What is it colliding with this time? Oh, what are you colliding with? Oh, I think I see what it's colliding with. Or do I? Well, oh, now everything's colliding. Never mind. It's not colliding with what I thought it was. Then what is it colliding with? I actually have no idea, Chad. Why is it not going down, is my question. Is there something back here? Okay, what exactly is it hitting? Oh, I see what it's hitting. It's a single 1x2. Wow. Okay, now it's going down. Now it's going down. Dang it. Gosh. Chat, we back? Okay, don't know what happened there. I don't know why. It's been doing that a lot recently. Okay, but I think we're back. Anyways, what we were doing was banging down the superstructure. So let's continue doing that. Actually, before we do that, we need to do this somehow. And how are we going to do that? I'm going to do that like this. Okay, so there. We pop that down there. Now I need to smack this down. If we can. Can you smack down, please? Please and thank you. Oh, we also need to move this forward, it seems. Because we only moved it one stud before, but now we've decided that we're moving it 2 studs forward. So, all right. Now, that just jumps into place. Now, let us try smacking it down. Huh, smacking down better than I thought it would. This is a great relief that it's smacking down better than I thought it would. Because then my cortisol won't get too high. Which is always nice. Right, and now looks like we need some more white plates over here. Now we smack down the rest. Maybe don't smack it down too hard, because remember, we still need to move the upper superstructure a little bit. All right. Just listen to that satisfying sound. Wait, let me take my mic off. You guys listen. Oh, that is satisfying. Gosh, it is really satisfying. Oh, okay. There. Perfect. And now, wait, let me take one more look from afar. Just make double sure that it's still not proportional. Yep, it is certainly not proportional. Let's change that now. Now, how could we do that? We could start by getting rid of this. I guess that's just what we're going to have to do at this point. And now we take this apart. Ooh, I forgot to put the details back on this deck. Glad I remembered that. Because then I would forget where they went before. Okay. And the bollards go where again? They go, I think, here. Even if they don't go there, it feels like a good place to put some bollards. There we go. Nice. Okay, now we move the cargo hatch forward. Try to get that done. And we move it forward. Just like that. Perfect. Now we do the same with the back two pieces. They're just like that. Now, it's a matter of disconnecting the top of the superstructure, which should be twice as hard as what we did before. Okay, but that won't stop us from trying. So we're going to move that. Might as well take off the bridge. And now, I'm going to carefully and expertly as I can separate the superstructure. Well, at least the top of the superstructure. Ooh! Yeah, this is... We're going to have to be really careful and really delicate here, because it seems like it's going to be really hard to be both delicate and careful at this point. Okay, y'all can't see what I'm doing, I just realized. Okay, there. Okay, that's good. Now we continue that. Maybe the brick separator could help us out a little bit. Oh, it could. It is actually helping us out quite a bit. Did not expect that to happen. Oh, what fell off? Let's not have that fall off. Oh, this can just be separated, and then we can shaboink. Actually, no, we can't shaboink that. Dang it. Okay, we'll deal with that later then. But we do need to shaboink this. The brick separator is helping slightly, but to be honest, I could use a little bit more of its help. Okay, it looks like we're not going to be able to separate that as well as I had previously thought. Let's move on to trying to separate the front then here. Or this part then, I guess. The most important is the middle, so let's try to separate that somehow. Maybe we can pop it out from underneath. Oh, Chad, it's working. Yes! Huh, that was pretty easy. Would you look at that? Huh. All right, well, we've got that done. Now we just need to move the rest forward. So all of this, we've got to slide down. Now, how do we do that? We will figure it out. This also looks like it can't exist anymore, unfortunately. It's going to have to be something a little bit smaller, like a 1x8. And there we're just going to need a 1x1, which I don't think I have many on hand right now, so I'm going to have to sort that out off camera. As usual. Anyway, I'm going to move this forward by one. Ooh, we need to do the same thing we just did on the other side as well. Do we have another 1x8? Because that would be really darn helpful at this moment. When did I build the other one? I assume you mean the Lego SS United States, but that one we built last year, also live streaming the whole process, and finished it around August. Did take it to Brick Fair, and yeah, but I basically just built it last year, same time frame from February to August. Hopefully the America won't take us till August, because the SS United States did have quite a few delays. All you watching that remember that with the sand green and everything, and that whole debacle. So there was that. I guess we can just use. Ooh, a 1x5 would be a great opportunity for this situation. But yeah, baby bacon. Pretty much I did that last year. Finished it in August, and now I'm doing this. Looks like we're also gonna have to switch out a piece or two here because that's not gonna fit. So we're gonna have to bring forward something else. No. What else? What exactly could we bring forward though? Oh, we could bring forward this, I suppose. Yeah, like that. That works. And then can this just go here? Yeah, and then we can put a one by something there, and that'll be perfect. Okay. And now what do we do? What do we put there for the one by something? I guess we can just put this. No harm done at all. Am I going to prepare them at the end? I'm not exactly sure what you mean by prepare them, but I am definitely going to put them next to each other, which is why I'm currently taking the America apart, because I want her to be as in scale with the SS United States as I could, so that way I could display them together at shows and that sort of stuff, brick fairs mostly. But I guess if that's what you mean by prepare, then yes. Compare. Oh, yes, yes. Then I'm 100% going to do that, baby bacon. I'm 100% going to compare them at the end. If we get this proportional enough, that is. And she's already a little bit too much out of scale, so we need to get her as proportional as we physically can without dropping things as well. Okay. There. And now just move the rest of the plates forward. Just like this. Okay, just like that. And then that goes there. Alright, perfect. Now all of this is already set up nicely, so we're going to leave that alone. Now, yeah, I think that goes there. Now we put that there. Was that going to go down, or is it not? Okay, I guess it's not. Let's see, how can we get that to go down? This is... Right, I need to go, but see on the flip side, have a beautiful, blessed day. Thank you so much for tuning in, baby bacon, and thank you for such great words. And yeah, I hope to see you around. Hopefully in another stream. Hopefully, I don't know, in the comments section. But yeah, thank you so much for joining, baby bacon, and hope to see you around. Okay, now what exactly is not allowing this to go down? Maybe it's because these aren't pressed down all the way. That could be the issue. Let's try. Nope, not the issue. There's something else. Now, what is it? Maybe it's this? Huh. Maybe it was that. Okay. Why is it not going down now? Okay, there. Okay. Now, yet another moment of truth. Is that it still doesn't look the greatest. Still does not look the greatest. Maybe from afar it looks better. Please. I mean, it is better, but it could be better than that even. Maybe it's because it's missing the bridge. Maybe that's what's making it look bad. Is that it? Maybe, but it's still too far back. How can we make this work? Wait, I think I know how. Chad, hear me out. We make this 4 studs, this 5 studs. Move everything forward by another stud. Let's try it. Hold on, before we try that though, let me smack this down all the way. Need some filler brick there first though. Okay, is it gonna go down all the way, or is it not going to do that? Okay, looks like it is. Good stuff. All right, and now we're gonna have to take apart the superstructure again to move everything forward by yet another stud. All right, so now we move this forward, and it looks like we might not even be able to use this piece anymore at this point. So before we do any of that, let me just first remove the superstructure again, as one does 50 times in one stream. Gosh, and I pushed it down so hard too. Oh shoot! That was not a good sound. Shoot. That's not good. That is not good in the slightest. Okay. Well, maybe let's try that again. Gosh. Oh my gosh, this whole thing came off. This is by far the most stressful ship I've ever had to build, by the way, chat. This is by far bringing me the most stress. Which is ironic, because I'm planning a video about low cortisol within the next week. Oh gosh, what fell down? I heard something fall down. Dang it. Hey, welcome to the stream, Sam! Thank you for joining in. And yeah, it's kind of a good thing you came in, but also kind of a bad thing, because I pretty much just completely cooked the entire superstructure of this thing. But we're going to see how we can remedy that. We're going to see, okay, what fell down here? Was it just this? Okay, it did all that for nothing. Anyways. Oh, that reminds me, Sam. Yes, now that you're here, I was going to do this if you were here, and now you are, but I think it would be in everybody's best interest if I bestowed onto you the honor of becoming a moderator. What do you say, Sam? Because I feel like you're in here often enough, and you have enough experience with kind of looking after people. Your brother. So I think it might be in everyone's best interest for you to become a moderator. Okay, well, hold that thought though. First, I want to separate the superstructure, and then I shall go through the ceremony. The affectionate ceremony. Dang it, how did I do this before? How on earth did I do this before without everything just falling apart completely? Yeah, let me just press everything down. Maybe that's the issue? Everything wasn't pressed down enough? Why is this bending? Why is that like... Okay, we got a lot of work to do, chat. We got a lot of work to do. Yeesh. Okay. I knew this was going to end badly, chat. I knew this was going to happen. But sometimes one must do the hard things in life in order to achieve great things. Now, how exactly we're going to do that, maybe don't ask me that right now, because I have no idea. See, the thing is, the top part of the superstructure isn't all the way down, and I think that's what's allowing us to fail here. I think that might be the answer. Why is that like that? Okay, you know what? I'm not going to worry about it. I'm not even going to worry about it. That went somewhere. Okay, be right back. All right, Sam. Do that, and when you come back, I shall bestow on you the title of moderator. Because kind of got my hands full at the moment. But I will get to that as soon as you return, Sam. Ah, where's that piece? It just fell through the ship, I heard. There it is. Wonderful. Oh, and there's the other piece we were looking for. There we go. Is this pushed down all the way? Please tell me it is. Yeah, is it though? The biggest question is it pushed down enough for it to actually mean something? Let me try lifting it from below again. Okay, now the right side isn't being so cooperative. Right side, we had a good thing going. Why'd you have to ruin it like that? Gosh dang it. Okay, now the left side's being more cooperative. Oddly enough. Okay, good things are happening. This is good. This is good. Yes! Yes. Whew, all right, that was stressful, but we achieved it. See, guys, sometimes you just gotta do the hard things. All right, now, what do we do? Now, I'll tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna make this 4 studs. Wait, hold on. Before we do that, I want to just see. SS America. I spelled that wrong. America aerial view. We need that. Just to see. Okay, maybe top-down view is better. Top-down view. Is that better? Okay. Okay, that's the SS United States. Gosh dang it. Last stream, Google was actually cooperating with us for once. And now it's just randomly decided to stop again. Why? Why must this happen? Maybe I can find something better here. Please. Alright, so looking at this. Hold on, Chad, look at this. Both of them are square. So then that means that the thing that made us fail miserably was the cargo hatches all along. All along, it was just the cargo hatches. It was that easy. I can't believe this. Alright, guys, this is official. I'm making this a new channel meme. Imagine being bested by cargo hatches. That's gonna be the new meme. All right, Chad? Trust. No, but like seriously, imagine being bested by cargo hatches. How embarrassing is that? You're back? All right, wonderful, Sam. Well, in that case, I believe we have some ceremonies in order. Sam, by the power vested in me, I have determined that you are fully capable and ready to manage whatever sus, weird, and freaky chats that people could send in here, and for you to manage them well. So, with that said, boom. And there you go. All right, I guess it doesn't actually show that you're a moderator until you leave something in the chat, I guess, but you should be moderator now if I press the right button. I don't know, we'll see. All right, and as soon as we get that confirmation, I believe some congratulation is in order. But before we get to that, we need to make these cargo hatches square. And how exactly do we do that? We're in. Yes! Let's go! You are now officially a moderator, Sam. Congratulations. All right, yeah, of course, Sam. No problem. I think out of all the people here, except maybe Millie, because Millie, you're still a very great moderator, perhaps one of the best. But now we got two moderators helping us out here ever since George kind of ghosted me as a whole. But now we are back to two moderators, and Sam, I believe that you shall do a great job at this. All right, and it's also, I guess, the least I could do for the all-powerful Samtatorship ruler, I suppose. Welcome to the stream, Crab Studio, and I am Steve indeed. Chicken jockey? Ah, I believe you have some corrections to make. I believe you mean kurchak jockey. Okay, I'm not starting that again. We're not going back to saying kurchak at every 2 seconds, all right, Chad? I know y'all have had enough of it. I'm not sure if I had enough of it, but I know you have, Chad. So I'm gonna stop saying kurchak. Okay, I'm actually gonna stop saying kurchak. Gosh, bruh. Let's just not think of said Polish word. How about that, Chad? That sound good to y'all? Nice. Okay. Now we've got that out of our system, and we have officially made Sam moderator. We can... Oh, wait. I have made a big oopsie with this. Let me zoom out. We need to take it off again. I forgot to... We don't need to worry about that. I forgot to put this back. How could I? How could I be so negligent? Without this giant piece here, we actually can't really get much done. So, we need to put that back. There we go. Creeper? Oh, man. Honestly, I've missed those old Minecraft memes. Those were the good old days. And that does make me sound really old, which I am certainly not. But back in the good old days when Minecraft memes ruled the internet. Okay. Alright, so now we're just going to press all of this down. And that should make things good again. That remains to be seen. I do need to really drink a bad water. Right. I released a new stop motion. It's titled Red Tornado. Ooh, bad, Crab Studios. Hold on. I'm going to save your chat. And actually, you know what? Why don't we react to it right now? Why not? We did this last stream for Tommy Gray. Might as well do it for you, Crab Studios. let us react to your stop motion. Okay, let's see here. Oh wait, what am I doing? I can just hold on, chat. All right, let's see. And okay, switch over here. All right, Crab Studios. I'm gonna sub to you. There we go, Red Tornado. All right, Chad, lock in. This is about to be fire. All right, it's about to be fire. Let's go. Wait, turn on the sound. Oh shoot! All right, Chad, lock in. Bro, what? I literally just said that. Hold on. What? Wait, go back. Let's go. Wait, turn on the sound. Oh wait, what happened? Why do we? Okay. What? Oh wait, sorry. I thought that was the stop motion, but my stream interface is talking. Whoops. Let's forget that happened. Okay. Now, actually, for real this time, we're starting. Okay. All right, nice. We got Bruce Wayne, I guess, working out here. All right. Just the bros chilling. Chilling with some chill music. And then I assume that is the Red Tornado. Oh, snap. Oh, okay. Thank goodness that happened. I was worried I was going to have to censor that. All right, bros just aura farming. Okay. We got some robotic assembly. Yo, this is actually fire. These like custom prints you made. Is that UV paint? Wait, hold on. Do you just do a camera movement in stop motion? What? That's mind blowing. That is mind blowing. I have yet to master that. That was impressive, I must say. Oh snap! All right, we got AI at the carnival. Oh shoot! But yes, save the squirrel. Okay, the squirrel is safe. All right, we got the 2020 modular building. We got bro just being your friendly neighborhood Red Tornado. All right, now we seem to be. Oh, so it appears that AI is just trying to wreak havoc. Oh, wait, go back. Whoa, that was cool. That's superhero landing. The rubble, the way the rubble just appears, that's really cool. How you did that, Crab. That is cool. I must say, your stop motion is. Oh my gosh, these craters are crazy. All right, bro's trying to aura farm. Hold on, Chad. Let him cook. Oh. Oh, so that is why he's called the Red Tornado. I see. That is a cool power. Yo. Oh, it's not the end. What is this, a post-credit scene? All right, we got Spidey breaking the starfish. Oh my gosh. Yo. That is crazy. I'm at a loss for words. Wow. Crab. I don't even know what to say right now. That was amazing. That was pure cinema, man. Pure cinema. I am breathtaking. Chad, give a round of applause for Crab Studios. Red Tornado. That was amazing. I mean, wow. I mean, your stop motion skills are top notch, man. Honestly, that one camera movement on the carnival, that like took my breath away. It was so smooth. I'm subbing to you right now. Thank you so much, Crab. I mean, that means a lot. But I mean, that was so amazing. How does one even cook that hard? Oh man, I can't wait for the sequel. Sequel, honestly, that was some really good stop motion. It's been a while since I've seen some good stop motion, couple years, and honestly, that was some of the like. I'm being 100% honest with you, man. That was some of the greatest stop motion I've seen in the past like 5 years. I'm not even lying. I'm not even lying. That was some of the greatest stop motion I've seen in a long time. No offense to you, Vex. I'm sorry. But I mean, that was crazy, man. That was just insane. Thank you so much for sharing that with us, Crab, because that was actually pure cinema. All right. Now with that done, we must. I'm wearing a cowboy hat. Oh, did you see that through the reflection, Sam? You are indeed right. I'm wearing a cowboy hat, and I guess you weren't here for my big elaboration on that point. So I think, yeah, about an hour ago, I just returned from the. Yeah, and that is exactly why you're a moderator, Sam. You were able to tell that I was wearing a cowboy hat just through the reflection. So I think I made the right choice of making moderator. But anyway, yeah, I just returned from a crazy long film trip to a little town called Shinkatik, a week-long film trip. Got a lot of great footage, plenty of videos coming out for you guys within the next week. But got this here because the pony culture there is, well, that's all it's about. So I got this there. Very happy with it. According to Tommy Gray, it's made of straw, but like covered in plastic, so it's cool. I feel like a space cowboy right now. But yeah, Sam, that was good observation skills. You were able to see I was wearing a cowboy hat through the reflection. All right, got to go. I'll see you around. Thank you so much, Crab Studios. Thank you for sharing that. That was just pure with your stop motion and channeling your career. I do hope to see you around. And thank you for subbing as well. Thank you for subbing. That meant a lot. And yeah, man, thank you for sharing and hope to see you in the next stream. Thank you so much. All right, Millie, no, you're leaving as well. All right. Well, Millie, thank you also for joining in. It is as always a pleasure to have you. I mean, after a year, I honestly did not expect you to be back. But as always, it was great having you, Millie. And thank you for sticking around all the way to even now. So I do wish you a good day as well. And I'll see you around, Millie. Okay. Now, back to the task at hand. We got a little bit sidetracked, but for some good reason. Let me go back to my images. Hold on here. Oh, where's the image? There. So what we're doing, yes, we were going to make the cargo hatch a square. And what we were also going to do is, wait, where did I put the piece from earlier? Did I already put it back in here? Was this the piece? Yeah, this was the piece. So, how are we going to go about this? Exactly. What happened to the... Oh, there it is. Oh, wait, it's still there. I'm an idiot. I'm an actual idiot, guys. It's over here. All right. So this is going to have to be moved one step forward, of course. And then this is going to have to be 4 studs. I'm going to see if I have another 2x4 lying around anywhere here. Please tell me I do, because that would make life a lot better, a lot easier, all that. Okay, well, this is not working out too well, unfortunately. Oh, actually, it is working out well, because I just found some nice stuff. Okay. Never mind, I did not. I thought I found a 1x4 that we could use, but it was actually a 1x6. I'm actually tweaking, chat. Ooh, a 4x4. That is actually the most perfect outcome there ever could have been. Okay. So now We remove that, and we're going to replace that with a standard 4x4. Where is the 1x4? Right there. Okay, perfect. All right. There we go. Now we move this forward. Chad, this is actually the greatest possible outcome we ever could have anticipated. That we built the hatches wrong. They were square the whole time. They were square this entire time, and we did not notice. How utterly ridiculous. Oh, gosh. You know what else is utterly ridiculous? The fact that I forgot that we cannot use this piece anymore. Sorry, this piece. Pointed to the wrong one. Welcome back, Tommy Gray. Welcome back to the stream. Thanks for coming back, man. It is as always great to have you. And now we need to remove this and replace it with something a little bit more sensible. Now, what could that be exactly? Still trying to figure that out. That can be like that, but the best would be if I had two 4x6s, just like that. All right. Oh, you're back, Millie. That is wonderful. It is good to have you back because for things to run properly, it is always great, the best to have two moderators, honestly. And now that we have Sam, you as a moderator, we haven't really had this since I believe a short period in July, Millie, when we had you and George as mods. But now we are back to optimal operations. So now the plan is simple. This goes here. Oh wait, it didn't come off of the piece there. So it goes like that. And then this is gonna have to be like that. So we're gonna have to do this again, which is unfortunate, but there should be enough structural integrity. I mean, like, no one's gonna touch that corner anyway, so it should be fine. We do need that 2x2 back though. Thankfully I had it lying right over there. Okay, so we got that like that. Now we just need to put details back like that and like that. And now for the bollards as well. Can't forget the bollards. Gonna put them back just like that. Okay, perfect. Did I see your new truck? Not yet. But I think we might as well react to it on stream, just like we did with Crab's stop motion. So I'm actually just gonna go ahead and check it out right now. You know what? Right. Is it in your posts? Oh wait, I think I did see this before. Yes. Yes, this is a fire truck. I love the horns in the front. That is my favorite part of it. Let me just quickly show you guys, Chad. But yes, I didn't realize I saw this a couple days ago. Yes, that is a W truck, Tommy. Your style of truck is really interesting. It's very, very unique. And ooh, I like the rounded truck bed you got going there. And those horns at the front, that's tough, bro. That is tough. I'm not even gonna lie. Really good stuff there, Tommy. Really good stuff. All right. No video. I'm not sure if we have time to react to that, but I will definitely watch that off camera, Tommy. But yeah, that was a really nice truck, I must say. Ooh, can't be exposing all my stats here. Whoops. Okay. Now we're gonna move the superstructure forward a bit, and we're gonna see how that looks. What's blocking it now? What is stopping me from achieving greatness? Okay. Okay, I see what's doing that. It's this piece. We're just gonna move that back there like it's absolutely nobody's business. There we go. Okay, now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna step back. I'm gonna step back, and if it's not proportional, I think I'm gonna crash out. I feel like there's still a little bit more we can do. Hold on, Chad. Let me crash out real quick. Okay, there we go. Have my crash out. Now, or wait, maybe it wasn't worth the crash out. Let me put the bridge on and see if that's better with the bridge. Okay, we're getting there. I feel like maybe the last thing we could do would be to move the rest of the superstructure one and make this square as well. Let's try that. Let's try it. So I guess then I'm gonna have to squeeze all this down. Smack it down again. Ooh, forgot about that part. Chad, I just realized that we need to move some stuff. More so just one little piece we need to move, so not that big of a deal. All right, there. And place that back, obviously. And now place that there. And smack it completely down. How's that? I think it's good, honestly. But the superstructure could definitely use some more moving forward. So we need to make this square. And that is what we need to do. Before that, though, I just want to get like a second opinion on whether or not that should actually be square. Where's my picture? There. It's a little bit less square, but that's fine. We're gonna make it not square. We're just gonna make it 5 studs instead of 6. That is what we're gonna do, Chad. Which is fine because we already have all the pieces that we used for the 5 stud one earlier. So this should be a piece of cake, unless I eat my words. No pun intended. Okay, so this will go there. And then this, like, no, not like that. Like that. And then like that. Let's see how that works. See how that pans out. Now I'm going to make this 1x4. Now we need to dislocate the rest of the superstructure yet again. This is really starting to get annoying, chat. So before I do that, I'm going to drink some water. Oh yeah, that's good. Don't y'all just love water, chat? Isn't water fascinating, though? I mean, it's so unique. It expands when it freezes. It has a very low freezing point and a very high melting point, and its proportions and conditions are just right for life. I mean, how much more perfect than that could it get? All right, I made it so it can open up its hood, its trunk, and doors. Wow. How on earth did you manage to fit all of that? You know, I saw like the hood popping up a little bit, so I thought it could open. But the doors, that is really impressive, Tommy. That is really impressive how you made a minifig scale, openable doors without using the specialized door pieces. That is really impressive, I must say. Now, you'll know what else would be really impressive. So if we could pull off moving the superstructure again. So let's see if we can do that. Oh, wow, look at that. That was so much easier than I thought it would be. Actually, no, it wasn't that easy. Because it's never that easy. Gosh. Okay, well, let's see what we can do about this. Sorry, I'm not talking much, chat. I'm just trying to figure out what on earth I did wrong here. Oh, I see now. I see. There we go. Much better. I just put something wrong in the wrong place. But it's fixed now. So we should be fine. Okay, there. Place that just like that. Right. I think that's good. Now comes the tricky part. Actually, this part isn't as tricky. I'm over exaggerating a little bit. But it is a pretty fateful moment because I'm not sure if this doesn't work. I'm not sure how else we can make this more proportional than it already is. So this is kind of an important moment. Where's my separator? There it is. I'm not gonna put a piece there just yet. I'm just gonna do a temporary solution for now. Gonna put a piece there later. But can't be bothered to at the moment. So just gonna do that and actually take all of that off. And now I'm gonna move all of these plateages one stud forward. Y'all know the drill. At this point, we've already done this once before this stream, so shouldn't be too much of an alienated process for y'all. Oh, snap. Everything snapped. Gosh. And that fell down too. You have a blue brick separator and a gray one. A blue one? I have never heard of an official Lego blue separator. A gray one, though, yes. I have one somewhere as well. Don't know where it is, but those were the older style of brick separators produced between like the late 90s and the late 2000s, I believe, is when those were produced. But the blue one might be a knockoff, so I would check to see, Tommy, about that. Because I do not know an official Lego blue separator. I don't know. Could be just me. I could be blanking on something, on an actual official one, but I'm pretty sure that Lego has never produced a official blue separator. But the gray one, yes, is almost definitely real Lego, I would say. All right, now where does this go? Huh? Anyone care to explain? All right. I guess not. I guess not. Where on earth did that go, Chad? Do y'all see where that went? I guess maybe it could have been off camera. That is unfortunate. Because I have no idea where that went, and I can't remember if that was important or not. Okay, so now we do this, just like that. And now, let's try not to drop things. Now, we do that. Press it down just a tad. put the bridge on, and okay, I'm gonna step back. I'm gonna have yet another moment of truth. Here we go, chat. See, the thing is, it still feels a little bit too far back, but it is so much better. It is so much better. I'm so happy. I'm so happy that actually, you know what, chat? I think I might be happy with that. Let me go to a wider picture of the ship here. Where is it? Dang, where is it? Okay. Bro, where's my wide picture of the ship? There it is. I'm gonna do some measurements real quick. Okay, that's to there. And that's to there with. Hold on. One, two, three, four. And compare that. Okay. Hold on, chat. Bear with me here. Just grabbing some measurements. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 31, 31, 30 studs. And then this back here is how many studs? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. Okay, yeah, we're good. Oh, yeah, we're golden, chat. We're golden. Yes, we did it. Well, I gotta go. Well, Tommy, thank you so much for joining in. Thank you for showing us your absolutely amazing truck. And I hope to see you in the next stream, Tommy. I wish you a good evening. Okay, so now we have to make everything look as it did before, without making it look like the mess that it is right now. So let's get to doing that. First things first, we're going to have to press this down all the way. And what else we're going to do is not that. But what we are going to do is this, I believe. We're going to do that. No. Ah, that's what we were going to do. Or is it? Wait, what? Yeah, that is what we're going to do. Okay. It all sorts out. And actually, I'm not sure how that's supposed to go. Hold on, chat. What am I doing? Before anything, we need to press this down. I guess I'm like too nervous to do it or something. Ooh, that's not going down very well. Gotta fix that. There is too much floating space underneath here. We're gonna need some serious filler plating in here. Let's see, where's my filler plates? There they are. Alright, you know what, Joe? I might as well. I think I might be forced to use this here. Or am I? Hold on, what? Wait. Huh? Okay, I'm just gonna put that there, see what that does to help. And then will this be able to go down all right? Looks like it, okay. Okay, gonna do that. Then now, I guess we don't really need anything there. So now what I'm gonna do is, dang it, I just had the perfect piece. There it is. All right, there we go. I'm gonna put that there. Looks like we need another plate there. Wow. How many plates does this need? Better question is, why didn't I add them earlier when I had the chance? Okay, that should Be better. I don't know. We'll see. That should fix our troubles. Or does it? We don't need that plate there. Dang it. Okay. So then in theory, this should just be able to go all the way across and it should be fine. In theory, but in practice, does it? It does! Hooray! Alright, that is a very great relief. So now, that should be a little bit better. Or wait, is that worse? I gotta go, but I'll be back soon. Alright, Sam, thank you for joining. For now, I do hope to see you again. I'm probably gonna go for like another hour or so, so you got plenty of time. But of course, if you can't make it back, that's always all right. The most important thing is that you are now officially a moderator, and that is awesome. But yeah, thank you for joining, Sam, and hope to see you later. And in the meantime, what exactly is making this weird? Is the fact that the skeleton's not pushed in all the way here or something? Can't be, that's too big of a factor. Something, it's gotta be something back there, right? Or is it? Or am I tweaking? I think everything is fine. Wait, hold on. Yeah, that's all fine. It was just a little bit warped from all the times we were probably taking it off and off, on and off again. That's probably the reason why it got so weird. That is weird as well. Alright, so now that we have that done, we need to get something else done. Yeah, obviously. But the question is, how do we get that done? That is a real question. I think we get it done like this. I think. Seems like a good way to get things done. Okay. Yeah, sure, that works. All right. That seems very well. You guys can't see what I'm doing, can you? There we go. That's a little bit better for you guys. And the good news is, chat, it looks like we will be able to get to doing some additive detailing today after all. Because we have certainly made the America look way, way better. Way more proportional. And I am rejoicing because this has been a very big burden on my heart over the past week. And I'm so happy to have it finally resolved so we can just keep moving forward additively, going strong, and we're going to see it through to the end. Hopefully by like end of May. We are on perfect schedule now, by the way. We are back on the perfect schedule. And then probably in June, we shall start work on the SS Atlantic. Guys, everything's falling into place. Everything is awesome, quite frankly. Everything truly is awesome, it seems. But, I do not want to eat my words, so, or jinx it, whatever you want to call it. So I'm not going to say that, because you never know. You never know what could happen. No one throws at you. Okay, so we're going to put this there, like so. And will the black line be showing through a little bit? A little bit, but that's negligible, I would say. So we're going to continue placing those. Ooh, another thing we're probably going to have to worry about soon, chat, is lifeboats. Lifeboats. How are we going to do the lifeboats, chat? Probably should start thinking about that. Whatever. I'll start thinking about it later. Off camera, probably. That would probably be the best course of action. See what pieces work and how I can get a ton of them. Yeah, we're definitely going to need them because, like, as you can see... Oh, wait, what? Is that a full plate? Like, no. Or is this just not pressed down all the way? Ouch. Let's remove that so I don't break my hand tissue. Huh, that is odd. It's like a full plate above, even though it shouldn't be. Is it the same on the other side? Wait, the other side doesn't have anything. Let's change that. Let's make it have something. Intriguing. Very intriguing indeed. Why is that happening? That should not be happening either. So I'm going to switch it out. Okay, there we go. That's a little bit better. Way more happy with that. Just gonna put that there like so. Perfection. Oh, oops. That is not perfection. Yeah, it is like an extra plate taller than everything else. It pretty much is. So why is that? Why is that happening? That is weird. Very weird. Maybe there's something causing like interference, or is it not pressed down all the way or something? Ah. Maybe I should leave like a 50-pound kettlebell on this overnight, see if that helps in any way. Actually, for this, I need probably like a 200-pound kettlebell, which I do not have. I could put a car tire on this. Okay, I'm getting too outlandish for this. What am I even saying? I could just try pressing down really hard again. You know what? We'll have lifeboats here anyway. It doesn't matter much. I think it's better that we just move on and let it happen. Now, where's the bracket? There it is. Was it here, Chad? The bracket? Or was it here? I think it looks better like that. Or was it here? Okay, I'm back. Yay! You're back, Sam. That is very good news. Good to have you back. And not sure if Millie's still in here, but if she is, then we once again have our two moderators. All right. And oh, my hat fell off. Can't let that happen. Okay. So this was what, 9 studs or 10 studs? I forgot, Chad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What if it's 1 stud? I think that's about right. Right, Chad? Yeah, that's about right. I think it's about right. Good. Okay, so now I am going to do what? I'm going to do this. Oh, not that, but this. I'm going to put that there. And I think this area needs some more support. So I'm just going to quickly put a random 1x4 there, or 2x4, whatever works. I guess a 2x4 works better. But this, oh, I need a 1x3 or a 2x3. Okay, never mind. Let me get a 2x3. That should probably work better. Just going to put it there because this area desperately needs some extra support. It is way too bendy for my liking. Ooh, we are going to need a 2x4, actually, it seems. So I'm just going to put one there. Like that. Okay, good. Now, that's a little bit more structurally sound. This should be like this, I think. That would certainly help. Oh man, that worked wonders. That is crazy. Okay, so now we were going to put just a little bit more of decking here. Along with this piece. Just like that. And hopefully a longer piece like this, yes. Now I'm going to lay out a little bit more of it. Or lay down, I guess, not lay out. the other side as well, just like so. And now for some more plate placing, and I think that is good there. Wait, what? Huh. Did I do something wrong there? Why is that like that? Hold on, I need to pick this up, Chad. Need to get a better look at this. What is actually going on over there? Huh? What did I do? Oh, I think I know what I did. I think I know exactly what I did. And for that, I'm going to have to do this. I'm going to have to flip it around. Okay, what's obstructing? There we go. And see, this is flapping around. We need to change that by simply disassembling this. Just getting rid of those. Where's my separator? Is it on the other side? There it is. Okay, just grab that. And, okay, that fell inside, but that's all right. There. Nice. All right, there's that issue sorted out. Now we can put all this back and all this back. Actually, wait, I think I need a new piece there. Okay, good. Now we can put that. All right, nice. So now I'm gonna flip it over again, and this thing is really getting heavy. It is really, really, really getting heavy. Oh, wow, I just realized a lot of this on this side is not pressed down fully from when we're doing all the superstructure shenanigans. Let us fix that issue. Is it the same on the other side, just out of curiosity? Kinda. Gotta press down all the way on all this. Huh. Well, that just made it worse. Yeah, see, this is a stud too high. I knew it. I knew it. Huh. There's like an extra plate there that's ruining things. Fix that. We cannot be letting that happen. So now we again gotta disassemble it. Huh. Alright. Oh, that wasn't too bad as I thought. Now, what exactly is making this all wonky? Is my question. What exactly? Is it this? No, I don't think so. Could it be this? It's something. It's gotta be something, but what? What? What could it be? Let me try pressing it down again, maybe? No, there's definitely something obstructing things. Maybe let's try removing this piece and see if that helps. Let's try. Okay. Does that help in any way? Oh my gosh. I think, was that the issue? Wait, was it? No, it wasn't. Never mind. Maybe it's that. Maybe it's this piece. Let's see. Let's see how that helps us. remove that. Does that fix the issue? No. Then what is causing this to happen? What could it be? Is it this? Maybe. Could be, actually. Oh, I think that might have been it, chat. I think that actually might have been it. Wait, hold on. Let me press this down. Yeah, chat, I think that was it. Yeah, cause see the weird colors aren't popping out as much now. I think we did it, chat. Let's go! Oh shoot, that fell off. We do not want that. Okay, this hat is making me itchy. It's kind of sweaty. I'm gonna take it off for now. I'll put it back on for the outro though, which should be coming up in about 30 or so minutes. So we still got plenty of time. All right, I think that's all good, honestly. Okay. Now I'm feeling like we moved the funnels too far forward. Which could be a possibility. We might have moved them a little bit too far forward. Wait, did we actually, Chad? Hold on. Wait. I gotta take this up to the SS United States real quick. I gotta go see. Did I fumble this yet again? Are we gonna have to move it back all one stud? We must see, Chad. Maybe. I don't know, Chad. I really don't know though. I think it should be fine. Even if the back is a little bit longer, that's good because it should look as long as it possibly could. Because I mean, compared to the SS United States really centered funnels, the SS America really does not have centered funnels. So I think it should be fine. If it's not fine, then I'm just too lazy to go through all that again. It should be fine. Should be fine, right, Chad? We're just gonna go with it. And if it really gets to that point of just looking really goofy again, I mean, I guess we could always just do what we did just now. But I think I need to see some IRL pictures of the SS America. I think that is what I need to see. Let's see, next to the SS United States. Yeah. I mean, like, yeah, her funnels are very, very prominently and clearly far forward. So I think, you know what? Actually, it's perfect. Okay, never mind. I was overthinking things again. This is actually very great. So I think we are good to go right now. Okay. Now, back to the task at hand, which was now that we sorted out the line problem, now we finally get back to doing details. Let's go. Before that, though, quick drink of water. That is nice. Always nice to have a nice drink of water after a long session of yapping. Okay. Now, do we think the funnel should be moved back by one stud? Just like experimenting, maybe. Maybe perhaps. Maybe, Chad, does that look better? I feel like it might. Like, hold on, does it look better? I'm not too sure. Wait, let me try now with the placement where it was before. I think that's better. And if it ends up looking goofy, as always, the funnel is much more easier to move than the entire superstructure. So I think we should be fine. Okay, let's move back in a little bit closer here and pull up some pictures. Okay. So it looks like this part is oddly gray. Ooh, and we got another breakwater here. Huh. Okay, so what is we gonna do? So it seems as though have I done something wrong? Wait, chat. Hold on, what is going on here? Oh, I see what's going on. Okay. So this part here is actually not a part at all, it seems, and I think we are gonna have to move the funnel, by the way, chat. And I still think that looks fine. Yeah, it looks absolutely fine. We're gonna keep it that way. So then, So then this part needs to be encased in white. So we're gonna do that, like that, and like that. No, where's my white bin? There it is. Grab my white bin and get a 1x2, just like that. And I think I'm just gonna put what 1x4 there, maybe. I guess so. And then we'll just have to find 1x1s off screen because I don't have any on me right now. So that should be just fine. All right. And then now, looks like there actually is a bit of an overhang here. So that's a good opportunity to do this. Now I just need another 2x3. Sorry, 1x3. And do I have that? Please tell me I do. It'd be sad if I didn't. And also kind of completely ruin everything as well. Oh, don't be dropping stuff now, okay? Where are all the 1x3s? Chat, this is a legitimate question. Where are all the 1x3s? This is not funny. Okay. Slightly concerning, I must say, chat. Ever so slightly concerning. Ooh, but I did find a 1x1. Use that for that area. Oh, seriously, where's all my 1x3s? I thought I had a bunch. Bruh. Well, this is not fun. Oh well, I guess I'm just gonna have to sort that out later. We'll leave that blank for now, it'll be fine. But what we cannot leave blank is the fact that there's a breakwater here. Now, how exactly are we going to make a breakwater at this scale that's so tiny? I'm not sure if this is a breakwater, but it's something like, okay, looking over here, chat, what do you all think this thing is? What do you all think that is? Because it's confusing me. I don't know. Okay. Chat, like, I'm genuinely curious. What do you think that thing is? But I think our best bet to go about this is going to be to just use tiles and a borderline illegal technique, which I still deny that it's illegal. But y'all are welcome to have whatever opinion you have on that. And I am, of course, talking about putting tiles in between studs. Don't know if y'all classify that as illegal or not, but I certainly don't. And come on, it's only illegal if the cops are watching. Do I not have any 1x2 tiles? Bruh. This is a bad time for such a thing to happen. Or maybe it's better if I use corner tiles? Oh, that is kind of better. Wait, let me try. Do I have another corner tile? Tell me I do, because this would actually be really, really good. Tell me I have some, please. Please tell me I have another one. Also, Chad, I think now might be a good time to at least make the first lifeboat. And seems like they might be what, 6 studs long? 6 or 7 studs? Nah, it's more like 5 studs. Actually, more like 4, maybe. 4 studs? Will that be acceptable? Nah. Maybe 6. It would be better if that was a 2x6 though. Or something like this, actually. This would also be fine. I'd say that's an okay lifeboat, Chad. What do you think? I say that is an okay lifeboat. Actually, wait. Maybe it should be 4 studs. We'll make it 4 studs. Yeah, sure. It'll be fine. We'll make it 4 studs wide, and it'll be in scale with the SS in the United States anyway. All right, there we go. There's our little lifeboat. Now, back to finding another corner tile. If I can find one. Or if I even have one in here. We have a corner plate, but no corner tiles. See any at the bottom? No. That is very unfortunate, but I think I might know where I could find some. Yes. Perfect. All right, this is actually perfect, chat. It may not look the prettiest, but I think that works as a breakwater. A nice, functional breakwater. Or whatever that thing is. Okay, so now we got a little bit of deck space, and then I think here we're gonna make it 1 stud long. I think here. Wait, do we have a better picture of that? Kind of, but not really. Wait, let me see. Is there a better picture? Tell me there is. Okay, there is. Perfect. Okay, so actually that's not too much better. Never mind. Okay, so it looks like wait, hold on. Uh Hmm. So it looks like maybe it starts even here. Yeah, I think that's a good place for us to put that there. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put this like that, right? Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. And then I'm gonna put a 1x4 like that. Okay. Hmm. And then what do we do? Hmm. Hold on a second, Chad. I'm trying to find a good picture here. Ooh, this is a nice one. Okay. We'll use this. Hmm. Let's magnify this. Okay, there. So then, all right. Yeah, I think I can see how that works. Also, I think this should be a 1x4. Now looking at this picture, this should probably be a 1x4 as a lifeboat. All right. So now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go over here and actually grab the gray parts, the light bluish gray parts. Because according to the pictures, that part is light bluish gray. Or some form of light gray. The best color for that would be sand blue, but I have no sand blue. So this will be the next best thing. So we're gonna put that there. And go back here. Ooh, wonderful. I do have a better image of this. And so that's like that then. Yeah, that's good. Actually, it would be better if I had a little bit more something like this, maybe? Wait, hold on. Need a 2x2 tile. There we go. Yeah, like this. And then we had a corner tile, if I can find one. Which there's absolutely no guarantee that I'll have it here. But I really hope there is. If not, then we'll just use a 1x2, which I almost definitely have in here. Or do I? I mean, I should, right? It would be embarrassing if I didn't. Okay, yes, I do. I also have a corner tile. Okay. Okay, we can work with all of this. We can work with all of this very nicely. And also seems like right there, this plate goes down a little bit. So we are going to try to replicate that. Yeah, we're going to try to do that. So I'm going to take that off, this off as well. And then, this off as well, I guess. And that off especially? Yeah. So then here, it looks like we need a 2x2 or a 1x2 of some sort. And do I have such a thing? Tell me you do, please. I have a 2x3, but I don't want to use that yet. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna put it over there instead. It's just gonna be better that way. That way I don't use it at an awkward time. Sure, I'll use it. Fine, whatever. Oh, but I can't. Dang it. God, I can't use it there. So it looks like I do need a 1x2. And I thought it was a plate, but no, it was a brick. Why'd you have to troll me like that? Okay. Let's see. I can't for the life of me find a 2x3 plate. I guess a corner brick, a corner plate is just gonna have to do just as well. Oh well. It's fine, I guess. And then, where's my 1x4? There it is. Alright, so now that's gonna have to be like that. And we need a plate that is like this. Oh, what are we doing? Let me put the funnel back already. This looks goofy. There. Right, actually, we don't need to be putting white tiles there. I just realized. Ooh, we should also not be dropping them. But we can just put random tiles there. I just came to that realization. Let's say, for example, this blue random one. And then here we put 1x6. We'll actually go hard there. See, I got a tan 1x6. Pretty please. Could I have one at this given moment? Oh, 1x8 does the job just as well. I will take that. And then, ooh, we need a 1x3 there. I'll figure that out later. Oh, I will figure that out later. Now for the other side, I need another random tile. Or, sorry, plate. Which seem to not be able to find. There we go. Place that there. Now I just need another tan plate. Just like that. That is perfect. Okay, there. Now we can place that there. And put this there. And then up to right here, it seems we have the white bit. And then it kind of goes back in on itself, if that makes sense. So let's see if we can do that. All right, there. And then we need a by 2 on the other side. And then here it actually looks like we could use something. Okay, that should be good. Yeah, that's good. Right, now we'll put a 2x4 there. And that like that. Good. Now a 1x2. Just like that. And now we just gotta make sure all of this is covered in gray tile. And oh, before I forget, we should make this part, the tapered in part, I mean, like this. Yep, just like that. But ooh, a bit of blue is showing there. We don't want that. Gonna need to switch that out somehow then. Okay, now we just need like a random 1x6 plate. That's a tile. We don't need tiles. We need plates. Plates, I say. Oh, this should work. Okay. All right. Now I'm just gonna separate these. All right. Probably gonna go for another 10 or so minutes, and then we will call it there and end the stream. What do I say about that, chat? Good plan? I think it's a good plan. Actually, it seems like this might end a little bit before then. So it would make more sense if this was moved over. Wait, hold on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Get out. There we go. Get out. Right, so we got that there. And it looks like we might need a 2x3 there. I mean, 1x3. Gosh. Crying out loud. Say your brick names correctly, man. Alright, there we go. There's one. And I'm going to put that there using this random pip. Just like that. And then here, I think, is a good place to start the taper. The low taper. Oh, no, I'm not doing that. We're not doing that, especially after last year's debacles of low taper fadeisms, so to say. Okay, we're going to put that there, just like that. And then do this. Do that like that. Okay. I can get behind that. All right, that's nice. And now we need 1x2s there. And I know I have some because I saw them earlier. It would also be nice if I could get a 1x3. Oh, sorry, just completely smacked my mic. But it would be nice if we could get at least 3 1x3s to fill in some gaps that we still have left. Gaps in the decking, that is. I just need one more 1x2. There we go. Perfection. Oops. Place is wrong. That is not perfection. Right, there we go. Much better. Much better. All right. So I think we're just going to put a little bit more gray around this area, and I think we're going to call it for the night. I think that is what we're going to do. So I'm going to quickly do that as quickly as I possibly can. And then we'll end the stream, chat. Then we shall end the stream. Do I seriously not have any more 1x2s? That would be a disaster. How come I have so many one? Oh, I do have one. Okay, I have several. Okay, this is better than I thought. And one is in old gray, but that should be just fine, I think. Okay, I need a 1x3. And actually, might be better if I use a 1x4 and a 1x1. There. That would probably make a lot more sense, to be honest. Oh, drop stuff. And bang my mic. Dang it. Sorry, guys. I do not mean to be banging my mic all over the place. Okay, align that. And boom. All right, that is very, very nice. And I think, chat, with that, I am going to call it in for the night. I mean, what a absolutely super duper productive stream that was, Chad. That was extremely, extremely awesome. We got all of our goals done completely and even exceeded most. Wait, hold on. Let me raise the camera up here. Just like this. Perfection. All right, so we had so much progress today. All of our goals were met and a little bit exceeded. We fully moved the superstructure forward, made everything finally look proportional. I mean, just look at that from afar. Yeah, that's good. That's perfect, actually. So we got that done, and we also got just a little bit of detailing time around the second funnel, but we have fully integrated it, which is absolutely amazing news. And yeah, I mean, what this has been a great stream for productivity, and hopefully next stream will be just as productive. Speaking of next stream, our next objective will probably be to fully finishing integrating the funnel, make everything around the back, everything on top, and extend the deck as well as the superstructure a little bit more. And hopefully we'll get up to this point next stream, and from there it'll just be a matter of building up a little bit more of the mid deck, the transition between black and white here, and then the poop deck, and then we will be done. So it's a minimum of 3 streams left for the ship, but I'm gonna give it like maybe 4. So either part 11 or 12 are probably going to be the last streams needed to build this. So that is certainly very exciting. But with that, chat, that is going to be it for today's stream, I believe. Thank you, everybody who has tuned in. And I am also very happy to be back in my own home, returning from that filming trip. So definitely expect a lot more videos this week now that I am back. And yeah, once again, thank you, everybody who tuned in. Shout out to Studio Krabs, I think, Crab Studio, for his absolutely amazing stop motion. And I think that's it. So that is going to be it for me. One last time before I go, I'm Korchak. Okay, that's enough. But anyways, that's gonna do it for me. And until the next stream. Okay, sorry, that was awkward. Let me try that again. With that, chat, that is going to be it for me. And until the next live stream,